Alright, so today we're gonna have a word problem. I'm gonna try to explain it to you first. So here we have, right here we have a picture. You know, I draw, so don't say anything. Alright, so what this picture is, it's pretty much that this right here are two chips. You know, this is the C, so this is another shape that is going in this direction, this is going in that direction. All right, so this right here, I forgot to say mph, which is miles per hour, right? So this is the speed of them, so this is going to 21.5 miles per hour that direction, and this is going 12.18 miles per hour this direction, right? So the question is, after 4 hours, what's the distance between the chips? So pretty much you have to find what is C. So what is C? Right, so we have two options. We can use trigonometry functions, or we can use Pythagoras. I'm going to use Pythagoras today, the Pythagoras theorem, because I have done a lot of video using sine and cosine and tangents. So Pythagoras says that a squared plus b squared equal c squared, right? So if we can figure out what is two of these three guys, we can figure out the other one, the one that is left. So think about it. What is A? And we know that they are going this direction 21.5 miles per hour. So we have 4 hours, right? So in order for us to get A, so we can write A is equal, actually 21.5 times 4 is equal to A, right? So I get 86. So 21.5 times 4 is going to be 86. So that means that A is equal to 86. So this is 86 miles away from the starting point, from the port, right? So that's cool. So we're gonna do the same thing with this chip. So we're gonna say 12.18 times 4 is equal to B in this case, because we're getting this distance, right? So we're getting this distance and this distance. So I get for B 51.2. So B is equal to 51.2. Alright, so after we get these two values, so we have to now plug in here, so to get C, right? So because this is what we want to get, so we're gonna say that A is now 86, but you need to remember that you have to put 86 x squared plus 51.2 squared equal to C squared, right? So what we're gonna get from 86 squared is 7,396 plus 51.2 squared is 2,621.44 equal to C squared. So we're gonna add these two guys. So I'm using my calculator, by the way, so you can, you know, pretty much perform your adding and multiplication using your calculator. So 100, actually no, 10,017.44. That's what I get from this adding equal to C squared. So now how we solve this, because we have a C square right here, so we need to cancel this square. So what we're going to use is we're gonna use square root to get both sides of the equation. So this square root cancel with the square to the, actually with the 2, to the power of 2. So now we're going to have that c is equal to the square root of this one. So if you do 10,017.44, so you look for the square root of 10,017.44, you're gonna get your answer. So I'm gonna do it here in my calculator, 0.44, and what I got is 100.08, which is approximation, so I would say 100. So c is equal to 100. So the distance between the two ships is 100 miles.